Okay, I agree. I'm looking kind of crazy here, but I'm locked. Hi, and welcome to this video and my channel, Locked Up Lisa. In this video, I'm going to show you in the best way possible how I started my locks using the two-strand twist method. Okay, quick disclaimer before we go any further in this video. I am no expert by any means, and although I've been planning to get my locks done for quite some time now, my intention was to get it done professionally by a loctician, but it didn't work out that way. And I just kind of felt like, let me just do it. Let me do it. So yes, here I am recording myself, starting my locks. So just bear with me. Like I mean, I probably could have captured it a lot better than I had with this video, but for me, I didn't have a three-way mirror, so I was working with literally just my camera phone, which I'm recording with, as you can see in the video, and my bathroom mirror. So yeah, I probably didn't have the best tools, but I'm working with what I got. So as you can see, I've parted my hair horizontally in the back. I would say a good small medium size width, and then I'm going through that parting small. Okay, I don't know what happened here. I obviously stretched out one hair more than the other, but yeah, they're level, so that's fine. But yeah, so I kind of gauged the size of my twists by using my fingertip. So I would say the width of the twist is the width, or the width of the parting is the width of my fingertips, if that's making sense. But yeah, I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it on my own hair, so I'm just flowing with it. I kind of went into this thinking, however they turn out, it's fine. That's how they were meant to turn out. I'm doing it by myself, on my own, on myself. So they're most likely not going to be the most neatest or unified, but that's okay because, you know, locks, I'm going to go through stages where my locks probably aren't always neat and, you know, look in a certain way. So I'm just enjoying this journey and embracing however they turn out, whether there's some smaller than others or not. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using my bathroom mirror to kind of see if I'm parting it right. This was helpful, but, you know, I think at some point I had to beckon my little niece to kind of help me check if they were parted straight, because I didn't want to. I mean, I knew they weren't all gonna be perfect, but at least let me get the main parting straight, you know. So yeah, so I had to get her off cameras to help me with that. I need to also mention that I did wash my hair prior to starting my locks and recording this video. So my hair is freshly washed and still wet. I do go in with some clove water to spritz it if I felt like it was kind of starting to dry up on me. But yeah, it's freshly washed and wet. And I used black African soap to wash my hair. I also didn't use conditioner. So I didn't use conditioner. All I used was African black soap to cleanse my hair, to wash it all out. And I would just detangle my hair with a wide tooth comb. I didn't use conditioner because I felt like conditioner would soften my hair a bit too much and probably wouldn't help with the locking process. And because shampoo is quite drying, or especially African black soap is quite drying in a way, it just felt right to only use that. But yeah, I think I've kind of gone with a small, medium sized lock, and I'm sure they will thicken as they start to bud and start to lock as well. Okay, so I had to take a break from twisting my hair because I don't know if you can see that, but my eye has been twitching for the past, I want to say a couple of weeks now. I have no idea why this is happening to me, but it is so stressful. And I just had to moisturize my hands as well because I noticed they were so dry on camera. And I already suffer with eczema, so I was like, I need to moisturize my hands. Anyway, so I'm now back to twisting my hair. And yeah, just going through each part in and kind of seeing, oh, is that a good size? If I'm happy with it, I move on. But, you know, I felt like they were turning out okay. And like I said, I didn't want to stress too much on them being overly perfect because why? So yeah, I'm just flowing with it. But I'm loving the size that they are. And yeah, I decided this was the size and kept on going. I really wish that I, in hindsight, would have recorded or angled the camera in a way that you can see what I'm doing from the back. But I mean, if you know how to do strand twists, then it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, it's exhausting. That's me saying 2 lines down, but so much more to go. So as you can see from the mirror there, that they're looking, I feel like they're looking kind of good. Like, I'm happy with how they look. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little dance and keep on going. The reason why I decided to go with the 2-strand twist method to start my locks is because I kind of saw it as a style in itself. So for me, like, the 2-strand twists or the twists look, personally to me, more appealing than the coils. And I wanted to be able to rock like the starter locks, so the twists, for a good while before they start to go through their, as people call it, ugly stage. But I just call it, you know, the growing stage, or the, you know, the awkward growing stage. So I thought, if I can wear twists, you know, it's essentially just twists, and then let them do their thing, then yeah, then it's a style in itself. So that's why I chose 2-strand twist method over the other methods of locking one's hair. When I was doing my research into styles, or let's say the foundation of starting locks, I had it in my head that I wanted, like, I knew I didn't want them too small, but I didn't want them too big. I didn't want to do freeform. I preferred the semi-freeform look, and more small to medium sized. But also with the parting, I kind of leaned more towards the brick pattern parting. The best way that I can describe what the brick pattern looks like is what a house looks like. So what the brickwork of a house looks like, how the horizontal lines are all obviously, you know, on standard on top of each other, but then the vertical lines in the brickwork are all jaded, so they're not in line with, let's say the bottom is not in line with the top. So I wanted the brick pattern method because I felt like it made the scalp look fuller. Because I would say one fear of mine with starting locks was that my head might look too, especially with larger locks, I feel like your hair can look, can appear, I don't know how to say it. I want to say scalpy, where you can see a lot of scalp and it looks like you don't have much hair. So that was a fear of mine. So I noticed with, when I would do my research and look at other women that had their locks done, the brick pattern effect, or the brick pattern method, let's say, would have the better look and the fuller look on the hair as well. But even though I did intended to have that look, I am doing it on my own hair, so I don't know how it looks at the back. I'm going to be honest. I tried to feel my way around to kind of see if if one lock was kind of in between. So if the next lock up from the row below was in between two locks, if I'm making sense. But that was hard to gauge without seeing it properly. And I guess I wasn't too stressed about it in the end because, I mean, I'm working with what I can work with. I didn't have, extra mirrors to to see what I was doing properly. Maybe my niece would say, yeah, they look fine, and I would trust her, trust what she said, and I just went with it. Like, I felt like the ancestors were guiding me somewhat, and I wasn't fighting it. I was just going with the flow. And I had to tell myself, like, just be happy with the outcome. Be happy with the results that you get from doing your own starter locks, because, this is part of your new journey, and you started it yourself. So, just be content and happy with that, which I would say I really am. So I don't know if you can see in the mirror, but they kind of look like they are brick layered. So I think I did it without realizing I was doing it, but still trying to do it. So yeah, I'm happy with how they look. So I'ma just keep going. And this bit, I just noticed how my hair was a little bit dry. I guess that's from using just the soap. So it probably dried my skin a little. So I do go in and spritz that up. And after locking, or let's say twisting the whole of my hair, I spritzed it again. But I didn't use any oils. I didn't use any oils on my starter locks because just from advice that my sister gave me, who is locked, and she's been locked for years now. And she has also locked more than, I want to say 3 times. I think the first time she had medium size semi freeform. The second time she did sister locks. 4 times, tell a lie. The third time she did micro locks, and I think now she's been locked probably half a year now, and she did the semi freeform kind of. I would say they're kind of a little bit smaller than how I'm doing mine. Yeah, so anyway, she advised me to, that you want your hair kind of dry in a way, and not moisturize too much, because, the hair, our natural 4C hair, locks better that way. So I went with her advice, and yeah, this is the results. Okay, so it was taking long, and I didn't want to have a whole 1-hour video of me showing myself doing my start locks without really showing it properly on camera. So I thought, let me not keep you guys too long on my face. So I did do the rest off camera, but I came back with this one piece left to do, just so that you could see me do it. And yeah, I'm just happy. It's done. I've done it. It is finally done. I am locked. I don't know why I waited so long to get locked. I should have been locked a long time ago, but here it is, guys. In total, it took me about 2 hours to twist all of my hair, give or take. So yeah, this is the end result. Thank you for watching all the way through, and if you want to see more content like this, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.